Oh,
Mhm.
Manny Machado, like we said, is not going to be leaving the Padres. He's going to get a contract extension done. What comes out today? Oh, Manny Machado might get a contract extension before this season starts. So I don't know. I feel like we kind of talked about this a lot, but I'm fully expecting Manny to be back. I didn't even think that this season was going to be that likely for an extension, but all of a sudden it looks like that's a possibility. So pumped about that. Isaac, we were talking about it a little bit before we got on. You said that you think this should be the Padres' number one priority, correct?
Of course. I mean, I feel like that is your captain. You kind of need him. He's kind of been a mentor towards all the other players on the roster. Um, Granted, you bring him back, it might be depending on how much of a raise Manny gets. Maybe it's a little harder to bring back Juan Soto. I'm not entirely sure. I think Juan Soto is going to test the market anyway, but the whole priority here has to be Manny Machado. The consistency, the amount of games he plays per year, everything about Manny Machado says don't let him hit the open market. If you let him hit the open market, he's probably going to be a Met. Um, just because I do feel like the Mets will overpay and they just got embarrassed in terms of this Cole Carlos Correa thing. So I really feel like they'll be all in on Manny Machado. I don't really think the Mets are a team that you want to be in competition with for free agents. So I think even before letting him go to free or letting him get to the end of the year, you don't let him get to the end of the year without a contract extension. Um, Going based off his comments at FanFest, he is open to discussing a contract during the season, I believe, in spring training, whatever it is. I do think he wants to be a Padre. He's made it known he wants to be a Padre. He has a house in Coronado, something like that, that I'm pretty sure is being built right now, if not barely done. Um, so his intentions, his actions have spoke a lot louder than his words, whatever even his words say he wants to stay here. So the intent is there, but hopefully that's able to get done before spring training.
Yeah, I think he's going to continue to be a Padre. I mean, he's the we kind of need him there to sometimes ground Tatis. When Tatis gets a little too big for his shoes, we saw it happen a couple years ago when he was about to get ejected from the game and he was playing really individualized baseball, shooting for the 40 home runs instead of really trying to win. And Machado somewhat helped ground him, like, hey, this game is not about you, it's about us. Like, we need to get here, we need to get to the playoffs, and that's sort of what we need. I mean, we need one of those guys. Guys rally around him. He rallies around certain guys and gets them going. He's a good clubhouse presence to have. I know a lot of people that aren't Padres fans will probably disagree with that statement, but we've seen it personally, and we know what he does to the clubhouse and what the clubhouse means to him, and what he means to the clubhouse. And just you kind of need him there. And I don't really care if he signs either now or after the season. I mean, it looks like he's going to be a Padre anyway. Um, Either get it done soon or wait until after the season's done to start negotiating. I wouldn't negotiate during the season. Try to focus on baseball then. Don't worry about your contract really. If you have a better season than you did last year, be like, hey, you know what? This is why you guys need me. Throw a little bit more money on me. I'm fine with that too. Just try not to negotiate it during the season and take away from the team and baseball itself.
Yeah, and I think I think it's a really good thing that we see that this is at least being discussed. Just because, when we're talking about Manny Machado, it would be a massive, massive loss if the Padres ended up losing him in free agency.